been thinking lately about how I used to think about conspiracy theories. And then I began thinking a lot about the mysteries of life and mysteries of the universe. And questions like, who am I? And that one question, which, what is God? And as I was thinking about this, I realized that for some time, I've wondered. For an even longer time, I've pondered, until eventually I deliberately decided to step outside of time and imagine. And once I did, I realized that the time is always now, and then it happened. What happened is that I have now come to believe. Yes, I believe. I believe God to be the one omnipotent, omnipresent, self-expressing, all-loving, all-knowing, all-encompassing source of all existence. I believe that God is all of it, just as I am a part of it, striving to recognize the God within more of it through the use of my faith, love, and persistence. Yes, I believe. I believe that life is but a circle of limitless, infinite possibility, having absolutely no beginning and no end. I believe that life merely creates new forms, but they cause to evolve, to expand, contract, yet only to bounce back, to extend again and again and again and again and again and again. I believe. I believe that the entire universe, multiverse, omniverse, and everything within it is an outward expression of God seeking to experience itself. A cosmic dream of polar extremes and all things in between, in which Spirit's presence is always felt. And this presence I believe to be our essence, which will make us all complete, unique, yet connected, being that our source is the same. Yes, I believe that God is all around within the depths of the profound, yet also upon the breath of the profane. See, I believe within this realm it's all relative, yet the source from which we came remains fundamentally unchanged. And I believe that our spiritual birth is a true initiation into our life's work on earth as mystic masons in the midst of creation, congruently constructing our temple. And I believe that the perceived complexities of our destinies are much more so, oh so simple. See, I believe, and I tend to agree with Shakespeare when he wrote that to be or not to be is the question. And I believe that for us to be all that we can be only requires our perfect effort, not perfection. Yet being that we are truly Spirit's reflection, don't you agree that mustn't we first possess, then express within this reality the mental capacity as well as the spiritual audacity to proclaim that God is not my judge? See, I relate to God as my maker, my creator, my friend, my very nature, my chance to, my choice to love. And please believe me when I tell you that I proclaim this not from my vanity, but more from my sense of identity. For I believe that we expand and understand our humanity the more we explore our divinity. And while I remain within the rhythm of this rhyme, I now define this term divine as being the Spirit of God expressing itself through us, as us, with an irreversible, impersonal compassion. And when I still my mind, I tend to find that God is also within those moments of deep, quiet, spacious silence, and can only be heard when our awareness is free from distractions. When we are free from attachment. And indeed, for those who so happen to disbelieve, well, I urge you to please go within. Or at least go look within your most sacred and holy text with patience and closely check. And I suspect that if I'm correct, you will detect, or better yet, you will discover that long ago it was written. Just as I hope my words shall forever serve as my verbal circle of lyrical, spiritual pulp fiction, containing the supreme mathematics of oneness, which through a process of addition subtracts all division. By co-creating and cultivating a spiritual awakening which transcends all religion. And so it is my psalm's intention to promote our own intuition as being our eternal internal compass. So now, with the inner knowingness of a Sufi Muslim or a Gnostic Christian, I faithfully listen as my own intuition now urges me to expand this poem's circumference, which shall somewhat sum up some of my earlier comments by stating that God, love, life is but a splendid venture, a joyous journey, a myriad of magical moments within a divine quest. But all that God is, my mind at this time cannot completely fathom, and no mere words will ever fully express. So I guess at best that I believe and once again choose to profess that I am, we be, cause it is, God is. See, within my frequent travels from this relative realm of density and duality up to the highest realms of absolute reality beyond belief, there's one great truth that I've come to actually know, and that is that God, or whatever you so choose to call it, well, it just simply is. It just is. God is. I am. We are. Thank you.